Hello, and welcome to my Zenless Zone Zero Deadly Assault Guide and Showcase for the cycle of May 30th. I'll be looking at the buffs, leaving my suggestions, and showing you how I went through with it. As a reminder, don't be too hard on yourself, as what really matters is getting 6 stars for the maximum polychrome rewards. Please enjoy. The buffs this week are once again mostly tailored to HUGO, the current limited character, as well as an option for an anomaly-based approach. For the first buff, your dodge counter and X special damage is increased. Daze Death is increased as well, and you will deal more damage to Daze opponents. So this would be the choice for agents that want to heavily capitalize on stun windows to deal their damage. Similarly, the second buff is looking like an option more focused on ultimates and less on Daze, with increased decibel generation and defense ignore on hit. After using an ultimate and X skill attacks gain a major increase for 30 seconds. And finally, the third buff is focused on anomaly, more specifically disorder compositions, by granting an increase in anomaly buildup, anomaly proficiency, and disorder damage. The first boss is, just like last week, the Notorious Marionette, and little has changed since then. The strategy is the same. Kill the Marionette's dance partners to get increased damage dealt, get score, and extend the duration of the next stun. The difference mostly lies in the fact that instead of grinding ice and electric damage, it's now ice and ether damage. For the recommended agents for this stage, Hugo is still the best choice for this boss, as he can easily one-shot the clones and his main totalize mechanic is greatly enhanced by the cycle buffs and the Daze timer extension on clone kill. Chingy is still a great choice for a non-field stunner despite losing the electric damage boost from last week. Her large AoE while on field is still very useful to both daze the Marionette and dispatch his clones without having to think too much. Ellen and G1 are also great approaches if you're liking Hugo, as they tap directly into the elemental weaknesses and buffs. Finally, I also recommend Caesar as the Marionette is relentless in its attacks, and so shielding, and most importantly the anti-interrupt resistance, can be super important to defeating clones before they vanish. The team I'll be bringing to this showcase is a Hugo-centric team with LYCAON and Trigger, because my lighter is still being built. Hugo works with any combination of 2 stunners, ideally if they don't compete for field time. In terms of builds, all characters are free to play except for Trigger, who is using her signature. My Hugo isn't exactly at the point where I'd want him to be, but you will see he is still good enough to carry this stage.
Vision activate.
Apologies.
I'll pierce right through.
I shall balance the scales of the night.
Prepare the next tactical. Time to take it down. Get behind me. Adjusting for wind.
Choosing advantage. Here to serve. Why not embrace this kind? I'm not opposed to it.
Ether vision activate. Show no mercy.
I shall cast dawn into the shadow. Let order and madness dance.
Sniper's Creed. 1 shot, 1 kill.
I'll fight your throwdown. I shall balance the scales of the night.
Adjusting for wind.
Amateur. shall cause dawn into the shadow.
Increase firepower.
Losing advantage.
What? Can't handle it.
Time to pin them down. Pierce what I want.
I shall balance the scales of the night.
Ether vision activate.
Answered. Apologies.
Adjusting for wind.
Scram before I get angry.
Holding position.
I shall cause dawn into the shadow. Prepare to kneel before me.
My bullets are one with the wind.
Liquid power.
Next in line is the return of Sacrifice Bringer, and like before, he is pretty much a MIYABI check. Interrupting his charge attack is, as always, the key to a good score. While charging his special attack, he takes increased damage from disorders. Thankfully, this goes hand in hand with the stage buff of stacking attack on anomaly or disorder proc. As stated before, this fight is trivialized if you have MIYABI, as she has the raw damage in both an anomaly and critical sense. Of course, VIVIAN and YANAGI are great candidates to bring with or without MIYABI, as they can facilitate disorders and thus interrupt Bringer's charge. If you're not bringing any of these, consider Grace or Piper. In the later case, Piper can still be good against Bringer despite his physical resistance, thanks to the sheer frequency of her assaults being good for proccing disorders. To show you how easy it is with MIYABI, I will be bringing her alongside YANAGI and SOUKAKU in a section 16. All characters are built with MIYABI sporting her signature.
Resistance is futile. Weakling. Purging slash. My blade is already sheathed. Enemies of such mistakes shall pay. Here we go! It's over. I'm unstoppable.
Creator! You're blessing!
Surrender! Shadowless blade. Weakling. Around and around and stop! Victory, the only option. Weakling. Waste of time.
Mighty Creator! Please revive me!
It's over. Such provocations don't go unanswered. Just don't blink! Press forward. Angry? It's over. Surrender! Weakling. Weak spot located. 3, 2, 1, go! No forgiveness! I swear on my blade. Mind and body. Weakling.
For the last stage, the boss is Notorious Pompey, and unlike the usual dodge playstyle he comes with, as far as I remember, this iteration focuses more on defensive assists or parries instead. Parrying and chain attacks grant crit damage buffs, and force successive parries against Pompey stagger him. To further drive the point of the defensive assist strategy, each parry grants score. As the only two fire DPSs, Evelyn and Soldier are the obvious choices when it comes to fighting Pompey, though Evelyn is probably more effective on account of easily stacking the weakening debuff, thanks to her multiple chain attacks. When it comes to parrying, there's nothing like the Fender agents, as they only spend one assist point to parry and refund them with their ultimates. Caesar shows up as a premium option, but Bed is more than capable of holding his ground against Pompey and providing crit rate buffs. Astriao is the best support option thanks to enabling chain attacks through her ultimate, and thus making it easy to stack the crit damage received debuff. Despite all these crit benefits, I decided to take an anomaly approach with the DOT comp with Vivian and Bernice. Since I don't want Pompey to be dazed frequently to be able to get more score off of parries, an anomaly based comp is good for continuous damage with the least interruption possible. In this team, only Vivian is free to play, as Bernice has her signature and Caesar has the Battle Pass engine to grant energy regen to her thirsty teammates.
I'm here!
Now.
Find cover! Notice me, Lord ZZZ.
I won't budge! And one step!
Out of my sight.
Come on, face me head on!
I'm fresh to play the battle! Ready for a fiery beat!
Keep my dress dirty, little pig. Not even close. Nice work, Bernice. Not one step further. Take cover. You better not get my trust. Victory's mine. Go away. I'm ready to play the battle. Together. I'm done with you. Who dares get between me and Lord Satan?
And that's it for this week. As always, the score tables are shown summarizing the teams I used. I hope you're as excited as I am for Season 2, where there will be new bosses and teams to try in future Deadly Assaults. As always, thank you for watching, and if I was helpful in any way, please leave a like and comment on how you beat Deadly Assault. See you next time!